Hi, welcome to Amber's Garden Corner. I'm Amber, and today we're just gonna do an update on the Great Tomato Experiment. Okay, so here's the plants that we buried deep. They finally reached the top of the cage. I've been slowly pruning them out. There's still a bunch more to do. And cleaning out the bottom just to help for more airflow and everything. So they did finally reach the top. There are a bazillion blooms, and here's the one that we planted on the side. Blooms in there. I hadn't seen any development on this plant, on these plants yet for fruit, but it's been pretty dense, and I haven't wanted to prune them totally hard. I'm just slowly going through and unwinding them and pruning as I go and cleaning out, as you can see, cleaning up the bottom very well. It had gotten really kind of overgrown to keep any prevention of the splashback from the sprinkler, which is where your soils and your blights or other issues will come in. When you water, it'll splash on the soil and get up on the leaves and then spread and just create an issue. Plus also it keeps the humidity level down so that it doesn't make it such a good environment for bacteria and other things that you don't want growing and hurting your tomato plants. I've got a little bit more pruning. I need to get some more in the center. I got a little stool here so that I can work, and when my back and knees give out, so a little bit better. I stopped the other day because I got a little upset because I was pruning, and sometimes getting in there and pruning, you just don't quite see what you snip, and I ended up snipping off some flowers that were getting ready to set, and I'm like, and kind of just gave up in disgust for the moment. But we're just about there where I want it to be. Like I said, I need a little more, I want to see a little more airflow in here. I've got some nice fruits going on, flower sets in there that are going in, and has got light so that they can ripen and airflow. So it's slowly coming together well. So I didn't want to shock the plants too very much with a heavy pruning, but we're getting pretty good there. This one was the first one to reach the top of the cage, and it's just kind of going crazy, putting a bunch of flowers out, even more so now. Since we've been back, there's actually been no rain whatsoever, so I'm sure that helped. And the temperature has gone up significantly. On a side note, my panty pan squash are doing good, blooming, lots of growth. I have some squash starting to form. Also, this is the 3-year-old Anaheim pepper that have had in the house for a while until this year and decided to put it out here. It had kind of gotten pretty, for the rare, it had gotten root bound, and you can see the development of the peppers starting to come in. And this one's got a bunch of blooms, more so than the other ones yet. These ones are forming. I know I've seen a couple peppers. Which, of course, when you're looking, there it is. Here's one of the peppers starting to develop. So, this one having been root bound and kind of the worst for the wear, and then it had gotten sun scorched a little bit, is kind of vining up a trellis that I put there. It's doing good. And my cantaloupes over there are starting to take off now that they are uncovered from all the weeds that had covered up. As you might have remembered, you couldn't even see the lavender or anything. Let's take you over to another area, and I can show you where there's fruit set starting. Well, as you can see, there's some fruit set starting, and some more coming in. Well, been getting my nasturtiums to grow up my trellis. Having been unattended, they kind of went wild everywhere. But they're starting to do a good job, and so many pretty flowers. And here's the mortgage lifter. One of my Russian tomatoes, I believe. My romaine tomato bush I got it staked up. Oh my, what a problem. I have to go pick some more peas. I've gotten about 4 gallons of peas so far, which is great. Got them set up into the freezer. And some more fruit set. I believe these are yellow taxis or gold nuggets. Really delicious yellow tomato. And I wanted to go ahead and give one of my onions a pull. Let's see how this is doing. Well, really like how these developed. I will definitely be doing these again next year. Well, I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. We love to hear from you.